Hello there. Today we're going to talk about Hanyu Pinyin names on our NRICs. For those of you watching overseas, an NRIC is basically the National Registration Identity Card. It's like a driver's license or an ID. Today we'll explore the background and the rationale behind this practice of including Hanyu Pinyin names in the ICs. Why some Singaporeans aren't too fond of their Hanyu Pinyin names, and how Singaporeans can remove the Hanyu Pinyin names from their IC. First, let's take a look at the history and reasons behind the inclusion of Hanyu Pinyin names on our IDs. This practice was introduced by the Singapore government in the early 1980s, around the same time that the Speak Mandarin campaign was started in, I think, 1979. Before the 1980s, the Romanized spelling of Chinese names in the IC was based on the person's Chinese dialect, okay? Different dialect groups pronounce the same Chinese word differently, resulting in the variation of the transliteration of the Chinese word. For example, Lin, L-I-N, Lin in Mandarin is the same word as Lim, L-I-M in Hokkien, and it's also the same as Lam, L-U-M in Cantonese, in the Cantonese dialect. Ming in Mandarin is pronounced as Meng in Cantonese. Huang in Mandarin is pronounced as in Teochew. So before the 1980s, when parents registered the births of their children, the government clerk who registered the birth would simply spell the surname the way he heard the Chinese man pronounce it in his own dialect. So back then, siblings sometimes had different Romanized versions of their surname, even though it's the same Chinese character. So this led to the creation of Hanyu Pinyin names in the NRICs. The Singapore government wanted standardization and wanted Chinese Singaporeans to have pinyin names instead of their traditional dialect names in their ICs, in order to be more like China, which was then an emerging giant. By using Hanyu Pinyin, the government aimed to streamline the process, making it easier for international transactions, travel, and communication. It was a move to align with global standards of using standard Mandarin while preserving the heritage and identity of Chinese Singaporeans. But not everyone is a fan of the Hanyu Pinyin name. Let's explore why. For many, their given name, which may be in a dialect or have a unique romanization, holds deep personal and familial significance. Additionally, some people find that the addition of a Hanyu Pinyin name, which is always in brackets, make their official name very long. And it's common for people to omit their Hanyu Pinyin name when filling up forms, and even omitting it in their wills. It can also cause administrative headaches, because I've seen wills prepared by certain law firms where the name of the testator or the name of the executor under the will left out, the Hanyu Pinyin name. So when I'm doing probate, I have to actually upload a copy of a deed poll to prove that it's the same person. Some of my clients have also informed me that they had trouble in some countries, including immigration, because their IC and passport do not match the PR cards or the official documents in the foreign countries that they have migrated to. So what do you do if you want to remove your Hanyu Pinyin name from your NRIC? Very simple. Just visit a lawyer to do a deed poll. It's basically a one-page document that says you want to you want to remove the Hanyu Pinyin name, basically it's the old name, and you want to assume a new name, and your new name is just the old name without the Hanyu Pinyin. And then you bring it to ICA, pay $60, change your IC, change your passport. Voila! You get a new IC without the Hanyu Pinyin name. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this video has shed some light on the history and reasoning behind Hanyu Pinyin names in our NRICs, the reasons why people might want to change them, and how to go about changing it. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. See you next time.